ke ukuthi izama ukuqondisa ke khona lapho nokuthi kupolisheke leyo ndawo la kufike kwaphantshwa amanambolo khona ekuze ke ithi ukuba abushelelezi khona lapho bese kusetshenziswa ke nespray esithize phezulu leyo ndawo.
You know, then you will put the part that you want to etch is like electromagnetic magnet that you can that works with electricity. You'll put that part on that magnet and you will run it for more or less 20 to 30 seconds. And then you will take like a limited black magnetic ink. It's a black ink that got fine iron in it, like a shavings, but very, very small. And then you will, with a pipette, you will drip that onto that surface with the white contrast spray where the number is supposed to be. You will drip it there, and then the magnetic ink will go to the places where the number is etched on. It will stick there, and that's the way you can read the number then of the firearm that you have.
Uma uzosebenzisa ke leyo electromagnetic etching kufika ke isikhathi lapho ke kuyosetshenziswa ke i-ink mhlambe ke lokho kungathatha imizuzwana engaba u20 kuya ku30 ukuthatha ke leyo ink uloko uyithela phezulu leyo ndawo ke la ufike wapuncture khona leyo ink ke ineyicezunyana ezincane zensimbi ezokwazi ke ukuthi emva kwesikhashana kukwazi ukubonakala ukuthi kuyokwaphantshwa amanambolo enjani okanye ama-alphabet anjani khona lapho la i-ink ifike yatheleka khona phezu kwesibhamu.
My lord, the ink is is like filing when you file a metal. That small filings is in that ink, and that's why it can adhere to the number.
Uyabona ke le ink le inama filings okanye uyabona uma uzofayila insimbi okanye imetal lezo icezo iqhamuka lapho ke izona ezitholakala ke ngaphakathi kwaleyo ink. Kanti ke uma uzothela leyo ink la kufike kwaphantshwa khona lezo icezo lezo izona ezizokwazi ke ukuthi zikhiphe inambolo okanye ke ama alphabet waleso sibhamu la ufike wathela leyo ink khona.
Yes, thank you. May proceed. Paragraph 9.
Paragraph 9. The conclusions arrived at were based on facts established by the means of an examination and process which required the knowledge and skill of forensic ballistics.
Kanti ke inqumo ke evelelana emalana ke namaqiniso kwasetshenziswa ke ukuhlolwa ke nendlela ukusetshenziswa ngakhona khona lapha yana ke ukuya ngolwazi futhi lwe forensic ballistics.
Paragraph 10. The exhibits and tests mentioned in 3.1 to 3.3 and 6.2 were disposed of as follows.
Kanti ke lengxenye zofakazi ezizavivinywa ukuya kuleya paragraph okanye subparagraph 3.1 ukuya ku 3.3 6.2 zalahlwa ke ngendlela elandelayo okanye zasuswa ke ngendlela elandelayo.
10.1 On 13 February 2015, the exhibits mentioned 3.1 to 3.3 were sealed in an evidence bag with number PA 4000810 885 and handed over to the case administration of the ballistics section.
Ngey 13 February 2015, ingxenye zobufakazi okukhulunywa ngazo ku 3.1 ukuya ku 3.3 zavalwa okanye zasilwa kwi-evidence bag okanye kule plastic lobufakazi elaline number elandelayo PA 400810885. Zathathwa ke le ngxenye zobufakazi zaswa khona laphana kwi-case administration ye-ballistic section.
10.2 On 18 February 2015, this was sealed in an evidence bag with number PA 50015511419 and fighting case with lab number 34369/15.
Kanti ke 10.2 ithi yona ngey 18 February 2015 kwenzwa ivivinyo njengoba zivelela khona laphayana kulela phuzo 6.2 lezo ingxenye ke ezayivalelwe ngaphakathi ke kwe-evidence bag eyayiqukethe le nambolo elandelayo EPA 5001 551 419 kanti zafayilwa kwi-case file ye enenambolo lena ke yase lab ithi lab 34369/15.
Now, Warrant Officer, did you do any comparisons on these exhibits?
No, I did not compare it, this test with anything.
Kanti ke lezi vivinyo ke azange ngiqhathanise nokunye.
Yes, may proceed paragraph 11.
Paragraph 11. During the performance of my official duties, the service and the test mentioned were for the purpose of the examination kept in custody under lock and key from 13 February 2015 until 18 February 2015.
Ngenkathi ke ngenza umsebenzi wami osemthethweni, ingxenye zobufakazi ke nevivinyo okhulunywe ngazo ke zenziwa kanjalo ke ngenhloso yokuthi kube nokuhlolwa okuthize ke okuzokwazi ukuthi kubekwe khona lapha la kubekwa khona ngabanye amazwi eindaweni okanye endaweni ekwazi ukuthi ikhiwe okanye ilokwe kanti indawo yakhona inaso iski ngempela ukusuka ke nge-13 zika February 2015 ukufika ke nge-18 zika February 2015.
Now, Warrant Officer, did you do any further work on the exhibits mentioned in paragraph 10.2 after the 18th of February 2015?
Yes, my lord. I did comparisons. I did comparisons with one station, and then I did comparisons again with several stations, and then I opened it for a court case. So 3 times I did work on that thing further.
Uthi kulento lena ke ngasebenza mhlambe ke ikhawini zabo ezu3 kanti ke ngangithathanisa ke ne-dash ehlukahlukene emva kwe-18 zika February 2015.
That's you.
I'm sorry, you'll be referring to a document. Can you just explain what is that document that you'll be referring to?
That is my SAP 5, where I make notes. What did I do with the seal bags? What seal bag I opened, and what seal bag I sealed it again, and what date I did that.
Kanti ke ngikhuluma ngale SAP 5 uma ngikhuluma ke ngedocument ethize ke ngangiyisebenzisa ke ukuzama ke ukuthi ngiqokelele ingxenye zobufakazi mayelana ke nelicala kanti ke ne seal bag engiyisebenzisile nakho ke ngiyakwazi ukuthi ngifake lapho inombolo yakhona leyo seal bag.
And when do you make those notes in the SAP5?
The day when I do that comparison to other cases, I will make that SAP 5, no, SAP 5 with the notes.
Uma ke ngenza le SAP 5 yami kungenkathi ke ngiqhathanisa ke ama notes ukuthi ngamanye amazwi ngiqhathanisa ingxenye zobufakazi namanye amaqala lapho ke ngiphinde ke ngibhale phansi ke ama notes ukuthi ngenzani khona lapho ku SAP 5.
Do you want to refresh your memory from the entries that you made in the SAP5?
I have it here in front of you, my lord.
Yes.
If you can maybe let the court know when that I did what and which seal bag was open and
Yes.
which one was sealed.
Yes. Can you
My
give
lord,
us-
on the first one, I opened that seal bag that I sealed that ends on 419. I opened it on the 18th, 2015, 0218.
Uthi kona ke le sakana ke lobufakazi ngalivula lapho ke kusho ukuthi i seal bag number yakhona iyayigcina ngo419 ngayivula nge18 zika February 2015.
I opened seal bag PA 500 155 1419.
Kanti ke uthi ngayivula ke okanye ngalivula lelo sakana lobufakazi EPA 50015511419
To compare it with lab 26766/15.
gase ke ngiqhathanisa ke ne lab 26766/15.
And which case is that, Warrant Officer?
That was Alexandra Cash 501/00/2015.
Kwakuyi case yase Alexander lena engikhuluma ngayo ye case 501/01 year 2015.
I then on the 18th, I sealed that exhibits, that tests again in seal bag PA 500 155 1429 in lab 34369/15.
Kukhona le seal bag eyayine number lo ke ethi PA 50015511429 bese ngiyiqhathanisa-ke nale ethi lab number 34369/15 nge-18 zika-February 2015.
My Lord, then I opened that seal back PA 500 155 149 1429. I opened it on the 2015 08/11.
Kanti-ke nge-11 zika-August 2015 ngaphinde ngavula-ke leyo bag eyayine seal bag number PA 5001551 1429.
To compare it with 5 other labs.
Kanti-ke ngazama-ke ukuyiqhathanisa-ke namanye-ke ama-lab ngamanye amazwi-ke ama-case alethwa khona laphayana-ke kwi-lab awu-5
If you say 5 other labs, can you just explain what you mean?
That is 5 different cases that came in with different case numbers. That I compared exhibits that was in that case numbers, that I compared it with this test of mine.
Kanti-ke uma ngisho-ke namanye ama-lab awu-5 ngangisho khona-ke ukuthi ngiqhathanise le case lena engase ngiyivule i-seal bag yakhona namanye-ke ama-case alethwe khona laphayana kithina kwi-lab awu-5.
I then sealed back again
Ngaphinde ngayivala futhi leyo seal bag
in seal back PA 600 177 901 in lab 3436915 on the 2015 08/19.
kanti-ke leyo seal bag number ATPA 600 177 777 okungukuthi-ke iyayithathaniswa nayo-ke i-lab number 34369/15 ngayivala nge-19 zika August 2015.
My Lord, then I opened that back PA 600 177 901 on 2016 01/29.
Kanti-ke leyo bag ATPA 600 177 901 ngayivula futhi nge-29 zika January 2016.
That was for court preparation for that first case that Alexander, that I compared that test with that exhibits.
Kanti-ke ngangihlelela-ke lelo cala mayelana-ke necala lase-Alexandra ngangiloko ngiqhathanisa le case nalelo cala.
And then,
Sorry, can you just explain, if you say to do court preparation, what do you mean?
my Lord, for court preparation, I opened the back to take photos of the exhibits.
Kanti-ke ukuthi ngihlelele-ke inkantolo okanye ngilungiselele inkantolo ngivula-ke lesaka eliphethe-ke ingxenye zobufakazi bese ngithatha iy'thombe mayelana nalezo ingxenye zobufakazi
To compare the exhibits and the tests to make court charge.
ukwenza isiqiniseko-ke sokuthi ngiqhathanisa-ke ingxenye zobufakazi nokuthi ngikwazi ukwenza-ke ne-charge yasenkantolo.
My Lord, then I sealed that test again on 2016 01/29 in sealback PA 600 1533799 in lab number 34369/15.
Ngaphinde ngalivala-ke lelo saka ley'ngxenye zobufakazi nge-21 zika-January 2016. Ngikhuluma-ke ngesaka lobufakazi eline-sealback number PA 60015 33799 lelo kungukuthi lalimayelana-ke nalelo cala elithi lab number 34369/2015.
Yes, Warrant Officer, if I may just interrupt you and refer to Exhibit X in brackets 13 in bracket C. It's the affidavit of Lieutenant Colonel Mangena, paragraph 4 thereof.
Paragraph 4.
Yes, what is the seal number that is referred to in paragraph 4?
On the same day, I opened another seal evidence back with number PA 600 1533 799. Mark Cleveland Cash 960215, found in case lab 34669. That is the same back number that I sealed this test on the 29th of January 2016.
Kusho ukuthi ke ngalelo suku ke ngase ngiyavula ke ufunda khona la ku paragraph 4 yalesi statement esilethwe kuye ngalelo langa ke ngase ngivula ke I seal back okanye I sealed evidence back ye number ethi PA 6001533799 kanti ke iyayimakhiwe ke iyayimalana ke ne case yase Cleveland ye CAS 96/02/15 enge ngayithola kwi case file ye lab 34369/15 shuthi ke nge 29 zika January 2016 ngiphinde this was opened.
No, it's sealed.
Sealed, yeah. Shooting nge 29 January 2016 ngaphinde ngayivala ke iyafana nalena engiye ngayivala ngaleyo date ethi PA 6001533799.
Thank you, Warrant Officer. Do you confirm the correctness of your affidavit and stand by its
I
contents?
do, my lord.
Yebo ngiyaqinisekisa ke ukuthi le affidavit engiyenzile la enkantolo iyona iqondile kuyiqiniso.
Is there anything further you wish to add?
No, my lord.
Akukho kunye futhi engathanda ukuthi ngongeze ngakho phezulu kwalokho esengikushilo.
Thank you, my lord. That's all.
Mr. Rappe, Mr. Pili, any cross-examination?
Indeed so, my lord. I'm indebted. Thank you. More warrant officer.
More.
Now, warrant officer, let me start at paragraph 2.2.3 of your 212 statement, which deals with the transfer of marks by the firearm to the cartridges, fired cases, and fired bullets. Do you see that?
I see, my lord.
Uthi yebo ngiyayibona ke le ngxenye yale paragraph ku 2.2.3 ekhuluma ngokuthi ke transfer of marks okanye ke ukushuleleka ke kwezimpawu phezulu kwesi bhamu okanye ke ama cartridges webhamu wesibhamu kanti ke nama cartridge adutshuliwe okanye asetshenzisiwe nezinhlamvu ezidutshuliwe.
Now, in your experience as a ballistics expert from 2001, have you ever seen two firearms to leave similar class characteristics and individual characteristics on projectiles or bullets?
My lord, for instance, if you take this firearm, the CZ75, that might be that the class characteristics might be the same, but individual markings will be different. There will be differences in the individual markings.
Kanti ke uma sithatha mhlambe ke uphendula lo mbuzo ukuthi ama class characteristics nama individual characteristics angafana yini webhamu ezihlukene uthi uma mhlambe sithathe iCZ75 kanti ama class characteristics kunokwenzakala ukuthi afane kanti ke ama individual characteristics kunokwenzakala ke wona angafani.
Now, also in your experience as a ballistics expert, how many roughly check CZ75 non-millimeter Luger firearms have you fired to see whether they leave the same, consistently, same class and individual characteristics?
No, but this
My lord.
Sorry. This witness is clear. He says there may be a correlation or a coinciding of class characteristics, but not with individual characteristics.
Yeah,
No,
it will differ.
Yeah,
My
like
lord.
fingerprints.
Yeah, it will differ.
Yeah, that's what the witness is conveying. So in other words, no two firearms, doesn't matter their names, even in the CPZ, will have the same individual characteristics.
No,
No
that's
two.
correct, my lord. That's correct.
Ngamanye amazwi engushoyo lana ke inkantolo iqondile ke mayisho kanjalo azikho izibhamu ezu2 engashiya ke izimpawu ezifananayo kakhulukazi uma sibheka ama individual characteristics. Isibhamu ngasinye siyakwazi ukushiya izimpawu zaso uma sesadutshulwa.
And would I also be correct to say multiple guns are chambered to, are designed to chamber the same ammunition.
Yeah, my lord, like you've got the Glock, you've got the CZ, you've got the Beretta, the Foglio Taurus, they all shoot 9mm parabellum, or whatever caliber it was designed for to fire. So, but there's different makes that all can also shoot 9mm parabellums. But that will be maybe different class characters and individual markings, my lord.
Kanti-ke ibhamu ezihlukile ziyakwazi-ke ukuthi isebenziseke inhlamvu zesibhamu esodwa ngamanye amazwi. Kunokwenzeka-ke ukuthi lesi sibhamu kuyi-CZ75 esinye mhlambe kuyi-Beretta, kodwa-ke inhlamvu ezisetshenziswa khona lapho inhlamvu efanayo. Amaphawu wona-ke individual characteristics azohlala ekhona asho ukuthi lesi okanye le nhlamvu yadutshulwa ngesibhamu esinjena. Ama-class characteristics wona angaloko eba khona, kodwa-ke ama-individual characteristics azohlala ekhona nanoma kusetshenziswa-ke inhlamvu eyizodwa eyiqhamuka-ke okanye zisetshenziswa kulezo ibhamu eyihlukile.
So, for example, when I refer to these cartridges, a 9mm parabellum, a 9mm Luger or 9x19mm parabellum, and a NATO 9mm parabellum, I'm practically referring to the same cartridge.
It's the same, yeah.
Okay.
That's the
Uma-ke
same.
mhlambe sikhuluma nge-Luger, nge-9mm i-parabellum okanye-ke i-NATO, sikhuluma nje nge-cartridge eyodwa la. Ibhamu ihlukile, kodwa-ke cartridge eyodwa la.
And what cartridges, as for example, 9mm cartridges are interchangeable with center firing, like the ones that I've mentioned now, the 9mm parabellum, 9mm Luger, parabellum or 9x19 or the NATO 9mm. Which firearms, except the Luger CZ75, will fire that firearm, those cartridges?
As I said to the markets, there's lots of firearms that can fire that. It's lots of it's different manufacturers. So it's hard for me to say, to name all of them, my lord.
Sorry.
But
Yeah, okay, you want to go.
there's a lot of firearms that can fire the 9x19 or the 9mm Luger or the 9mm parabellum.
Because the defining concept must be the caliber.
Yeah, that's why they make a firearm,
That's
or a
it.
635 or 762,
Yeah.
or a 9mm short, or a 9mm parabellum.
Right, yeah.
So there's a wide spectrum on the market, firearms that can fire a 9mm parabellum, or a 9x19, or a 9mm Luger.
Shuthi-ke zikhona ibhamu ezihlukile engakwazi ukuthi idubuleke i-9x19mm, kanti-ke okwenza-ke umehluko kakhulukazi i-caliber yesibhamu ukuthi lesi sibhamu ngempela singathatha yiphi inhlamvu.
And now, you see, Warrant Officer, the reason I'm asking you all this, you'll be patient with me, it's for clarification purposes for myself and for the accused persons that I represent, because I'm a lay person when it comes to firearms, cartridges, and the like. Now, can a revolver fire a 9mm cartridge or bullet?
What revolver you're referring to, sir?
Yabona-ke kuzomela ukuthi ungitshele ukuthi sikhuluma ngayiphi i-revolver uma ubuza ukuthi i-revolver iyakwazi yini ukudubula inhlamvu ze-9mm na.
Let me take the revolver that I hear of, a .38 special
.38
revolver. Yes.
My lord, no, because the 9mm cartridge, it's thicker, so it won't fit into the 38 special revolver.
Uyabona-ke inhlamvu ye-9mm ithi kuba nkudlwana okanye ukudlodlobalanyana angeke ekwazi ukungena ku-38 special uma ngabe-ke umuntu ufuna ukuyisebenzisa ukudubula i-38 special isibhamu leyo revolver.
Now, let's go to another aspect, which is you talked about two types of bullets, the FMJ, which is the full metal jacket, and the CMJ, which is the complete metal jacket. And you said the only difference is the thickness of the copper covering around the lead, correct?
That's correct. The FMJ's got the center part, the lead core of the bullet, and it's surrounded with a thick copper jacket that's at the base of the bullet. It just go a little bit in like a lippy there, and then you can still see some of the lead there. But the complete CMJ, it's the whole bullet lead core is covered with that thin copper jacket. You can't see the lead at the base.
Manje uma sikhuluma nge-FJ ne-CMJ umehluko ukhona. FMJ ithe ukuba thick okanye ukudlodlobala nayo phezu kwe-lead ijacket yakhona kanti i-lead uyakwazi ukuthi uloku uyibona kancanyana. Uma siza khona laphana ku-CMJ ethi metal jacket yona ke kuthiwa i-thin. Kanti ke i-lead lena awukwazi ukuyibona okanye leyo nsimbi awukwazi ukuyibona ngokupheleleyo.
Now, Warrant Officer, if I know you are not involved in this case, but I want your knowledge as a ballistics expert. If we look at photo, I think it's 15, what is this, 18? Photo 18 of Exhibit D. Now, the testimony from Lieutenant Colonel Mandela is Mangena is the following: that the bullet hole that you see there, or the damage that you see there, was caused by a CMJ cartridge. But before that damage was done to the door, it first perforated the victim of the body. Now, my question simply is this: the durability and the fragmentation of the CMJ vis-a-vis the FMJ, can you clarify that for us in respect particularly to the damage that's caused there and the fact that it also perforated a victim's body?
You see, my lord, if I look at that place there, that almost looked like the shape of a bullet. There.
Uma ngibheka lengxenye ke yomonakalo laphana ke kubuye ngazuthi ke inhlamvu ke yashaya lapha.
And it struck, seems like it struck the door and it moved like to the side. That's when it damaged that wood fragments there.
Kanti ke kubuye ngathi iye yashaya ke ingxenye lomnyango yase ke ithi ukuya ngapha ngaseceleni ukusuka kwayo lapho. Bungaleyo ndlela ke kubona ngathi kukhona omunye umonakalo duze nalapho yashaya khona inhlamvu ekucala.
My lord, I was not at the crime scene or the post-mortem,
Yes.
but I suppose why, if I don't know what type of bullet that was that went through there.
According to Christian Mangena, it was CMJ, the ones that you currently have from those exhibits.
My lord, when for that bullet to go, it seems to me, as I said, I was not on the scene, like it was an unstable bullet.
And you haven't reconstructed the scene?
No, but according to some of the energy must have been dumped by the bullet when it went through the body, obviously. When it went through the body of the person.
Kanti ke mina ke bengekho lapha endaweni esigameko futhi ke azange ke ngithola ithuba lokuthi mhlambe ngaphinde ke ngithi ukwetshisa okanye uphinde futhi ukwakha le ndawo yesigameko kodwa ke kuyabonakala ukuthi okanye kusobala ukuthi kukhona i-energy okanye umdla oye walahleka ngenkathi inhlamvu ishaya ke umzimba umufi okanye lo muntu wadubuleka phambilini ngokuba ke izophinda ishaye kwenye indawo.
My lord, I also don't know how many damages on the bullet, but as I seen it, like it seemed like he struck it there. Lots of the energy has been dumped in the bodies. That's why it's not the bullet might be still in a good condition. I don't know. I didn't see the bullet because of the energy that's been dumped through the body and he struck the door there, and that's why. Yeah, that is.
Manje njengoba sengishilo ke uphinda khona lokho ukuthi inhlamvu ithi miqala ishaya umzimba ilahlekelwa umdla othizo kanye energy ethize njengoba kubukeka ukuthi umonakalo ophinde wenzeka emva kokuthi leyo nhlamvu ishaye umzimba ilo monakalo ovela laphayana ke.
My Lord, in going through the body, I suppose that's why the bullet got unstable. If it went through the body,
So
it
it
might
was
start tumbling, yeah.
tumbling.
And not gyroscopically turning around his own axis anymore.
Okay.
It start tumbling.
Mhlambe ke isona sizathu ke esikwazi ke ukustatisela ukuthi kwenzekeni emva kokuthi isibhamu okanye inhlamvu ishaye umzimba yalahlekelwa ke indlela ehamba ngakhona inhlamvu uma isanda ukudutshulwa kusibhamu ngoba yaphuma kusibhamu yangena emzimbeni yaphuma emzimbeni ke yasehamba ngendlela engajwayelekile.
Now, talk to me about the same firearm, the exhibit that is in front of you. On which side, if you fire, does it eject cartridges?
It will eject to the right-hand side, my Lord.
Isibhamu mas usidubula ke lesi sikhuluma ngaso ke sizokhipha ke ama cartridges ngapha ngesokudla.
Now, I know you are not involved with this case. That's a rider that I'm putting. So if you cannot comment, say you cannot comment. But the point is this. From this scene, according to Christian Mangena, the Lieutenant Colonel, to at least according to his observations,
The General SAP 13 exhibit register,
on files of this picture,
all of the exhibits that have been received or booked in are booked in that register.
I want you to talk to me
Right.
about
Then mangwathatha ke lawo ma exhibits ngizowasayinela la kule register ukuthi ngiyawa receive manje eCSC
Now,
aseza kweyami position storeroom eSP13.
When I receive these, or when I take these exhibits from CSC, I sign for them, indicating that I am now receiving these exhibits from CSC and will now be registering them in the SAP 30.
Indishele exhibit la ukuthi abuye azo alaphansi ayilungise kahle ibe properly set.
I will then report or communicate that with the relief commander and as well as the CSC. Kube neinhlamvu njengoba okanye ama cartridges angatholakali kakhulukazi ngenza umzekelo ngithi ake sithi umuntu uyadubula i-cartridge iyastaka khona lapho ayikwazi ke ukuthi ikhahleleke kwisibhamu. Mhlambe leyo cartridge uma kuzo-checkwa ama-cartridges asetshenzisiwe lapho uthola ukuthi kutholakala ke inamba lethize ama-cartridges kanti amanye awatholakali kunokwenzeka ukuthi i-cartridge iye yastaka mhlambe ngaphakathi kwesibhamu okanye yajema ngaphakathi kwesibhamu.
Now let's move on, and as well, I'm putting according to our case. If you cannot comment, you cannot. This thing the scenario that I've presented to you, according to Mangena's observation, the bullet perforates the victim, he dies, and we are talking about these bullets in particular. What are the chances of, through swabbing, through further testing by other people, not you, of finding blood or biological matter on a bullet that has perforated a victim?
I don't know if they will find DNA on that thing because it's moved with a high velocity through the body. They might find, they might not find, I don't know. Can't elaborate on that, my Lord.
Angazi ke lapho ke ukuthi DNA ingatholakala yini kwinhlamvu eke yadubula umuntu yaphuma futhi angazi mhlamba ngakhona ukuyenza ivivinyo bese bayayithola iDNA siloko sikhumbula ke phela iDNA inhlamvu ihamba ngesivinini esiphezulu kakhulu manje angazi ke ukuthi ingatholakala noma.
Now also talk to me about the following. Say for example, argument's sake, in this kitchen there's evidence led that there was a scuffle between the victim.
Mr. Ramasipili,
Sorry, madam.
this is an expert.
Yes,
If you want him to assist this court and assist you,
yes,
you must give him the full scenario.
yes.
Tell him what Mangena says, what happens to the gun that perforated the deceased. It was unstable, it did what it ended where.
Yes.
Don't ask a witness trick questions, please.
Sorry, my lord, don't ask.
Trick questions. Give him the whole scenario. He's an expert. He hasn't told you what happened to that bullet, has he? Would you like to know what happened to it?
Yeah, my lord.
Give the expert the whole scenario so that he can use his expertise to assist the court and yourselves.
Yes, but with all due respect, my lord, I've said, if he can comment, he cannot comment.
Fine, but give him the whole scenario.
Yes, I will, but I'm not trying
Give him the whole scenario.
I'm not trying to trick the witness.
No,
my
give him the whole scenario,
Okay,
please.
but I wasn't trying to trick him, my lord. Now, with respect, my warrant officer, according to warrant officer, Lieutenant Colonel, these titles are a bowl soup of ABCs and Lieutenant Colonel. But the point is this. The bullet perforates the victim, it tumbles, it causes the damage to the door, then it ricochets and it is found at the corner. It is photo 127 of Exhibit D. That's where the bullet ends up at.
Sorry. The full story, Mangena's hypothesis, is that kitchen door was not shut.
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
yes.
it was not shut. It was
It was
ajar.
not completely shut,
And this
so
is
the-
what caused the bullet not to penetrate.
So he struck it on the angle.
But
That's
an
it.
angle, yes.
I mean,
Yeah. It would be possible for that bullet to ricochet from that door to any place in the room. I can't say where.
Yebo kuyakhonakala ke. Ukuthi kakhulukazi njengoba umnyango obuvulekile ukuya ngomangena kuyakhonakala ukuthi inhlamvu ingasuka kumzimba ke omufi ifike ishaye kulomnyango ovulekile ngoba phela ke isiphendukile ihambe ke iphambuke leyo nhlamvu iyoshaya okanye iyophindi ihlale endaweni engeke ngisho ukuthi iyophelela kuphi kodwa ke ukuphambuka iyakwazi ukuthi ingaphambuka kakhulukazi uma ishaya engele khona la ishaye khona kakhulukazi sibheke la emnyango.
My lord, if I may just ask a question, the bullet is he lying on the floor there where it's found?
It's exactly where it was allegedly found on the kitchen
my lord,
countertop.
another thing that you can't rule out is people is moving, trying to help the person maybe and stuff. They can kick the bullet around as well. We don't know.
Enye into ke okuyiqiniso ke ubufakazi lokuthi abantu mhlambe baloko behamba kanjalo bengacapheli kungenzeka ukuthi bayikhahlele lenhlamvu ewele phansi bethi belekelela lona owele phansi okanye odubulekile.
Now, if I may ask you this, in preparation of Mr. Mangena's report for this case, did he consult you regarding what you've done previously on this? Okay.
This is the first time I heard that when I was a Puna, I was called to court, that he was doing this case of.
Okokuqala ngizwa ke ngomangena ukuthi uyena obenza le case le ngamanye amazwi mina nomangena azange sikhulumele phambilini ngicela ukuzwa khona la enkantolo ukuthi ke wabizwa ke naye waphana ngestatement sakhe la enkantolo wathini ngicela ukuzwa la enkantolo.
Now, lastly, warrant officer, you testified about the etching process, and we were, as defense counsel and accused persons, shown the firearm, and we did not observe the B, the number ending with the B on the firearm.
Yeah.
Does the number disappear after the etching process? Then we will have to
You can't
redo.
see it clearly with the naked eye then anymore.
Okay.
Leyo number lo ke uma kwenza lento ye etching emva kwalokho ke angeke usakwazi ukuthi uyibone ngamehlo nje wenyama leyo number lo ke egcina ngoB.
Okay. No, that's fine. My lord, those are my questions.
yeah, except that to finish the advocate's scenario, that bullet, it's not, just look at that picture, it's not situated on top of a cupboard. That's why I say you must give the expert the whole scenario. Allegedly, this bullet landed, just show Mr. Baloi, just show us where the bullet is supposed to have landed behind the jars. Are those the jars?
See, it's very close to that door, and if you struck it like on an angle, it might be possible to land there, my lord.
That's where allegedly
Yeah,
that bullet was either found or planted or landed.
yeah, that's,
So it's a possibility.
that's true, my lord.
Kuyakhonakala khona ukuthi leyo nhlamvu kakhulukazi siqhathanisa indawo leyo nhlamvu etholakala khona nomnyango ukuthi umnyango okanye isitapha sikude kangani naleyo ndawo. Lokho kuyakhonakala.
Yeah.
Number 2, column number 2 funeka kugcwaliswe igama lesiteshi ne case number nanokuthi le exhibit engene la yini charge yayo.
Now,
After
when we proceed to
landed
column number
whatever
2,
it was
column number
removed.
2 is there for the recording
It was removed.
of
It
the
doesn't know when it
station
was-
and as well as the
Oh,
case
which one is
number.
it?
The one that was filed from the 38, from the point 38.
That is pertinent to that
I was
case
referring to
number
that one.
as well.
And then 3.1 is the main one. It's the main good.
Okay, he was not referring to that one, he says. Fine. Yeah. Any questions, Mr. Mnisi? What's your time there, Mr. Baloyi? There are announcements to be made today.
22 minutes past 11, my lord.
22 minutes?
Past 11.
Oh. Is there a time like that? So it's not yet 11:30.
No, that's it.
It's 22 minutes past.
11:22, yes.
Oh, yes. Now I understand you. Can you adjourn for 15 minutes?